Okay, so the first thing that I used was the NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone, and then I also applied MAC's Paint Pot in Rubenesque. And this is just like a really nice champagne kind of gold color with a little bit of pink in it, so I think it's perfect for fall. The other thing you can use is NYX's Jumbo Pencil in Yogurt. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a fluffy brush and I'm going to dip it into Gleam. That's what it looks like. It's kind of pinky, champagne-y, sort of like the Rubenesque paint pot that I just showed. So I'm just going to dip it in, and then I'm just going to dust it all along the inner corner of the eye. And I really just like to kind of stamp it in with the fluffy brush. Then the next color that I'm going to take is MAC's Mythology. It has a lot of red tones in it and coppery kind of tones, so I think it's another color for a great color for fall as well. I'm just going to take that brush again, the same brush, and then I'm going to tap it along the middle and outer corner, focusing right here in the middle. Just like that. So as you can see, it is a little bit darker than the Gleam. And then I'm just going to blend it in just like that. And that's it. Then I'm going to take a flat shader brush and I'm going to use Sigma's E55, and it looks like this. And I'm going to take this really cool purple, it's like a golden purple, and again on camera it's kind of picking up darker than I think it really is. It's called Star Violet. So I'm just going to focus that like around the outer corner, and it has some gold to it, so I think it goes well with Mythology and the next color that we're going to use too. So I'm just kind of taking the brush and placing it into my crease right there and all along and just tapping it out. And then you can even kind of take the brush on an angle as following your lower lash line right here, and that will give you that little outer corner. And then just keep patting it in, and then we'll blend it all out. So I like this color because it's kind of is a nice transition from the Gleam to a darker coppery color, and then to this nice purple kind of blends in with Mythology really nicely. I'm just going to take it and kind of blend it up, and that's it. And then you can tell that we need to blend out the outer corner. Right here you see this darker space right here, that's where you need to blend out. So you can take another fluffy brush. This is the Sigma E40, it's the tapered blending brush, and just take it right here and blend out and in towards the eye. And you can even go towards the angle right here where your lower lash line is, and use that as a guide and blend out. And then you can also use a little bit of soft brown, or from the Naked palette, Naked, this is soft brown, and it's just a nude color, and that will help you blend out any harsh lines. And as you can see, it looks much better just with a little bit of blending. Okay, and then the next thing that I'm going to take is Antiqued. It looks like this. I'm going to use this little kind of pencil brush. It's actually called a crease brush. It's Sephora's. It looks like this. And dip that little brush into Mythology and sweep that along the lower lash line. And I did put some of that Rubenesque down there, the paint pot, so that it will, you know, the shadow will stick to it and stay in place. And then I'm going to dip it into Antiqued. And I'm going to focus on the outer corner. So I'm just going to follow the lower lash line up and then form like a little V. So I'm just going to keep the darker color on the outer corner to blend that in. So I really only want the darker color to be on the outer corner. So whenever you're using darker colors, you want to use a smaller brush. As you can tell, my brushes got smaller and smaller as I ended up towards the outer corner of the eye. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to take a little bit more on the brush and brush it along the lower lash line as well. Not all the way in, just on the outer corner of the lower lash line to give the eye a little definition. And then for the highlight, I'm going to use MAC's Naked Lunch, and it looks like this. And I'm going to use this is an e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. I like it because it's fluffy and it really packs on the color, but nicely for a highlight. So I'm just going to pack that on right onto the highest arch of my eyebrow, and then I'm going to just tap it on underneath the rest. And kind of blend it down. And then I'm going to take the corner of the brush and just tap it into the corner so that I can place some in the inner corner of my eye to brighten up the inner corner. And just kind of blend that out. For eyeliner, I'm going to use one of my favorite eyeliners right now is NYX's Slide On Glide On, and this one is in Jet Black. I really like it because it really stays on nicely, so especially in the waterline. So all I'm going to do is just place my finger here underneath gently, because you don't want to tug too much on that area, and just rub it right on. This is such a nice eyeliner for the inner waterline because it's so creamy. So it goes on very easy. And then I'm also going to place it on the upper waterline as well, because I will tight line above there too. Okay, and that's that. You can blink so that you can get both liners or water lines lined nicely. And then I'm going to take a small angle brush. This is the Sigma E65. And all I'm going to do is kind of take some of that eyeliner that's on the waterline and smudge it in between, from the bottom to the top. This is called tight lining. So I'm just basically grabbing some of the color from the inner waterline and smudging it up on top of the lash line. So I just brought some of the color to the top, and then I'm going to dip my brush into Carbon or any black eyeshadow that you have. This is the Blackest Black, and I'm just going to dip that in there and tap that right onto the lower lash line as close as possible to give the eye a little. Okay, and then the next thing that I'm going to do is use my CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume, and I'm just going to apply one coat on here Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I went ahead and also put mascara on my lower lash line as well, and or my lower lashes. I'm just one of those people that don't skip the lower lashes, but you can do whatever works best for you. If you don't want to put mascara on your lower lashes, you don't have to. On my cheeks, I used a bronzing powder, and this one is MAC, and it's called Refined Golden, and just has like a little bit of shimmer to it, not really too much. When you put it on, you don't really see it a lot. But basically, I actually used this Bare Minerals or Bare Essentials brush, and I just focused right here on the inner cheekbone or under the cheekbone, and right here on the temples. And basically what it gives you is you blend it in and you blend it down and you blend here, and what happens is you end up with this little area that's lighter than the rest of your face, and that gives you the area where you should highlight. So I used that in the contour section, and then I used this Pro Longwear eyeshadow, and it's called Carefree. It's part of the Pro line, so you can order it online. And it's this beautiful pearly color. It's so perfect for a highlight. I absolutely love it. I just actually use my finger and I just place it right here in that area that I was talking about that just naturally ends up after you put your bronzer on, and you get this really nice glowy highlight. I don't know if you can see it, but I can, and I love it. So I place that here, and then you can also place some right here on your nose to give it a natural highlight. And a little right there. And then for cheeks, I used Harmony by MAC. And this is like pretty much what blush I wear during fall, because it's just natural and just kind of gives me a natural flush, not anything pink or coral or anything. So that's what I use on my cheeks. I think some people, my friend, she uses this as a contour as well, but I think I'm a little too dark for that. So because like if you look at my cheeks, you can't even really tell that I have blush on. So really love that. And then on my lips, I was actually looking for my Revlon Icy Nude, I think it's called. I have Soft Nude and Icy Nude, but Soft Nude tends to make me look a little dead and I have to mix it with other colors. But Icy Nude is my absolute favorite, but it's in my purse, I think, because I wear that all the time. So I grabbed for the MAC Plush Glass in Wildly Lush, and it's just kind of nudie, and on camera it's looking pink, but it's definitely just nude and kind of like glossy, shimmery. Not too shimmery actually, really, it's just shiny. So that's that. Eyebrows, I always either use the Rimmel one, or I think I used the Revlon Brow Fantasy in dark brown, but I don't use this because I don't really like it. When you put, that's that guys, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It's fun for fall. Kind of, you know, you can use it all year round too. It's pretty, and I really liked how it turned out, and I hope you guys like it. Bye guys, thanks for tuning in. If you guys have other ideas of some other tutorials that you're really interested in seeing, please let me know. I do have a lot of other things in line for taping and filming. I've got a giveaway coming up very soon, so keep an eye out for that. And I also am going to do a late October favorites. I think I probably will just blend it into October, November, because I probably won't get it up until next week anyways. So it will be October, November favorites. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and I will see you next time. Thanks guys, bye!